Greetings, Nelson here. Today with another video. As always, these videos are for instructional purposes only. Use at your own risk. Today what we'll be doing is we're going to prep the machine with live firmware utilizing a modified version of live-medium-install. And the version will it will install includes the necessary things for it to launch VirtualBox automatically on boot and in full screen presentation mode with a Windows 7 image. So again, this is modified specifically for this site. First step we do is become the root user. We pull in the file we need. We set the execution bit on the script and we run the script. Again, this is specific for this site, so the prompts are already preset. Here's the sanity check. Again, use at your own risk. On another video, I demonstrate the custom setup of a live-medium-install. So in the copying of the Windows VirtualBox files can take a bit of time. So we'll probably take moments here where we go in and out, try to speed it up a bit for the viewers. Right now what we're doing is we're laying out the partition structure and formatting the drives. And looks like we're going to be finishing up with that large file here in just a second. When it finishes, you may see some of the partial SquashFS files go through, and we'll be doing some videos on that later as well, how to create those. It is utilizing some of the features of Live Boot 3X. And there's those partials we talked about. The real advantage of the partials is you can take your base image, a stock image, and then you can tune it in to the presentation that you want it to be. And here's where we're going to start copying some of the VirtualBox information in. This takes quite a bit of time, so again, fair chance we're going to snip some of this. Here's where we're going to be cutting back in. Now the copy of the virtual machine is now complete, and we can roll back up through here and see here's some of the original information. Okay, and then what we've done right here is there's a snapshot it copied in and some various things. We also pulled in the .virtualbox folder, which we will be linking in. Since this is a firmware setup without persistence, there is a partition named VirtualBox that we kind of put the information in. So from here what we're going to do is we will halt the machine. And it's going to prompt us to remove the key. We're going to remove the key and press enter. The machine is going to shut down. And what we're going to do is we're going to power the machine back up. It's going to boot the firmware layer of Linux that is custom configured to launch the VirtualBox session. Now, on the very first boot, in this particular case, since we put a snapshot on, it does have to copy over those snapshots. So we'll give it just a second here and Let me back that up just a bit for us. There we go. And if you look there at the bottom, it says syncing some stuff in to VirtualBox. So this right here will take just a bit, and we'll probably trim just this out for the fact of time. We'll probably trim this out just for the fact of saving time. Alright, looks like we've got our presentation there. Our Windows session has arrived, and some prompting from VirtualBox that the guest editions that is installed is not at the same version that the firmware layer has. So this is a generic demonstration of how you can utilize the Linux firmware and VirtualBox carefully configured to provide the presentation of an alternative desktop. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and perhaps watch another one later.